Hey guys, it's Hina Sheth here at Rebalance Physical Therapy, and today I want to talk to you about carpal tunnel syndrome. Now, I had a guy call me actually today, and he was talking about how he had been diagnosed with carpal tunnel syndrome. And basically, for those of you who don't know what carpal tunnel is, it's basically compression of a nerve called your median nerve in through that comes kind of in through the forearm and into the wrist, and it can get caught in a little tunnel, okay? And if there's compression there, it can actually give you kind of burning, pain, tingling, numbness into the hand, and specifically into these two fingers, okay? Now, this gentleman had actually, he does a lot of woodwork, and he was telling us about how, he uses his hands all day. He started feeling these symptoms. He went to an orthopedist. He tried some conservative splints and things like that. Didn't necessarily change his symptoms significantly, so he decided to have surgery for this. But the surgery actually didn't necessarily improve his symptoms. Now, this is his livelihood, so it's really, really important, and this is his dominant hand, is this right hand. It's really, really important that he is able to use his hand. So he ended up giving us a call, and we explained to him what could be going on. So this is what this video is about today for those of you who might be going through a similar situation, or perhaps you haven't had surgery, but you're looking for other alternative and conservative things that you can do. So basically your hand, right, has skin. Underneath the skin is something called fascia, and underneath that and intertwined in between the fascia is something called basically the muscles, right? Now, the fascia and the muscles are intimately connected together. So I want you to think if there was a gluey type substance that was underneath your skin and it wrapped around every part of your muscles. Now I want you to think of your muscles as tiny little itty bitty straws. And if you put 100 of them together, then you're gonna have a muscle group. So that fascia can go around all of these straws, also on top and through all of the big muscle groups, okay? Now, if you've overworked this area for a long period of time, or perhaps you have a certain habit, or even a certain postural condition, then this fascia can become really, really tight, and you can also develop tension within the muscles called trigger points. And that can actually either mimic or contribute to the compression of those nerves through the hand, making it feel like you have carpal tunnel syndrome, but it might not be a true carpal tunnel, meaning that the tunnel where the nerve goes through is actually compressed and scarred down. But the other thing that can cause and mimic carpal tunnel syndrome is stuff that goes actually up and through the shoulder and into the head and neck. Because the nerves, that median nerve, okay, which is part of the carpal tunnel, it's actually part of a bigger group of nerves, okay, that is called the brachial plexus. And that plexus actually comes out of your neck. It goes through, or comes out of your spine, through this neck area, down through the shoulders, through the front of your shoulder or your pectoralis muscles, and it goes down all the way into your hand. So you can have tension and compression all along through here, making it feel like you have carpal tunnel syndrome. And if you haven't had this adequately evaluated by a holistic, integrated physical therapist, then this could be a treatment option for you, but you have to have it specifically evaluated, and it needs to be done by someone good that might be able to put all of this together. Now, in conjunction with this tightness of the fascia and the tightness of the muscle, there could also be an imbalance and weakness of other muscle groups that contributes to why there's so much tensioning going on inside the forearm, maybe the shoulder, and up and through the pec. And this is, again, really important to address the cause of this behind the tensioning that's happening in through the arm. So it's not just, hey, let's go in and loosen all of the forearms and the fascia, but we also need to find out, why did that happen? Is it truly that you're doing something repetitive, or is there something more that's happening? Is your body and your muscles compensating in a way that now is creating this secondary issue, which now is the carpal tunnel? So, no brainer. If you live in the Philadelphia area or any of the surrounding suburbs, then give us a call. Our website is rebalancept.com, and give us a call. We can kind of talk and figure out what's going on, get you evaluated, and then get a plan of care going for you to hopefully start to address these symptoms that you're having, and then get to the root cause behind them. Or if you live outside of the Philadelphia area, then look for a really good integrated, holistic physical therapist that's truly going to understand how everything is interconnected together, because that's really, really important to get to the heart of the issue. So I hope this video has been helpful, and thank you for listening, and have a wonderful day.